ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another episode for you to consume. What happened? Oh,
there's no way.
We're good.
There's no way.
No,
Wild.
we're good. What's cracking, y'all?
Hello.
We're back. And
Can
it's
you
early,
hear us?
And it's early, and you hear us.
It's early as fuck.
And
We're
it's
so
early.
sorry.
Yeah.
We're a day.
so early.
We're a day and like 4 hours early.
That's wild.
We're the most early.
The earliest.
The Earls.
The Earls.
The Earls.
Yeah.
The
What's up,
Earls.
guys?
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
real quick. R.I.P. Chente. Real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For real,
R.I.P.
dude.
Chente.
Just so crazy.
RQ. All right.
RQ.
That's crazy.
That was sad.
I'm gonna send a
Sad.
into the ether
Hey,
for
but
him.
do the actual whistle, though.
Hey man, I'm not that Mexican.
Do a grito into the ether.
I'm only. There you go.
There
That's a good one.
there was some genuine sadness behind that one.
That was.
I
some
fucking
good
felt
sadness,
that.
yeah.
Cries and grito.
I'm only 40%
Mexican?
Mexican. Yeah.
You're what,
Easy.
Justin?
Hey, Justin.
Easy.
Stop laying it up, dude.
What are you talking about, dude?
Oh,
You know
Justin.
what, dude?
Greetings from Denmark. Go to bed. Go to bed, dude. It's probably
What's
like
up, man?
It's probably like midnight.
Justin,
Thanks for joining us.
You did say all the Europeans.
Don't you
I
have a
did say
pool
your
video?
games come through.
What?
don't you have a pool talk you want to do?
Oh yeah, you have a bunch of shit.
yeah.
You have
Wait,
a
hold
bunch
on.
of shit.
So let me show you the text that Justin
Maybe don't
sent
show
us.
him the
Don't
text.
show them the text.
Well, no, like let me read you the text that he sent us. It was super cryptic, and I got
It really
real worried.
It really was cryptic.
It
I
was
ain't gonna
super
lie.
cryptic. I was scared. Okay, let me go back. It was a few days ago. I'll be
Wasn't it
running
yesterday?
6 with my clothes.
3 days ago. Fucking hated this Tuesday.
It was literally yesterday.
Yeah, okay. So he says, currently taking a fat L at work right now. And I said, why? He said, maybe I should stay for the pod, but if I can't troubleshoot this, then they have to send fools to fix the issue. Slightly invasive. And I said, invasive? What? And he never replied to me.
Yeah, hey man, remember how I said to save it for the podcast, and you're like, "Well, what is happening, bro?"
Okay, well,
I'm
we're on
saving
the
it for
podcast, dude. Tell me what's up then.
All right, dude. So here's what happened. I get
What'd
to a
it do?
pool, and
No way.
It's. I get to a pool. It's
You do your
pretty.
job? I know the story.
I get to a pool,
I
and
do know the
the water's not moving, and there's leaves sitting up top, and I'm like, "That's weird. This pump's usually on. There's no way you're interrupting my story right now with noises." Hey, dude,
What, dude?
did you disconnect something?
I might have.
Oh, I swear, dude. No, we're good.
Professional as shit.
Are you sure, dude?
Yeah.
All right. Or can you hear us still?
Yeah,
What's
it,
it-
it
what's
didn't.
it
It didn't disconnect this.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Jeez, dude. All right. So,
I need space for my friggin' microphone, dude.
all right. So, I get to the
Why is
pool.
Steve here? Put Steve down there.
We can't say, hey, dickhead. Okay, yeah, leave him there.
Yeah,
I get to. Don't knock him over though.
I'm not.
He's under
yeah, you're
your
right.
cable. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Oh my God. Hey man, put him.
He's fine right
We
there.
can't
dude.
put him on the table because it's too low.
He's fine right there.
It's fine.
He's fine.
I,
Tell your story.
So this pool, the water isn't moving, right? Water looks dead. It's just like still, and
Looks
I'm
like
like, that's
Steve.
weird. The pump is usually on when I get here at this time. So I walk down.
Which is never a good sign.
Walk over to the equipment, and it's making this loud noise. The pump's making this loud noise, and I'm like, I'm like, that's weird. There's
It's the
like
worst
only a
noise
little
when
bit of
you
water
hear.
coming through, and I'm like, that's weird.
You just hear, and you're like,
Yeah.
ah, shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right. The filter pressure was like 0, so I'm like, okay. So I walk up to the skimmer, and I get the basket. I get the basket out, put it on the floor, and I'm like reaching into the pipe to see if there's suction. There's no suction at all. And I'm like, why isn't there any suction? And I look at the pump basket, and I'm like, there used to be a zinc ball there.
Oh no!
And then I looked at the basket, and the bottom was just. I'm like, so the zinc ball, I'm assuming, is in the pipes now. Yeah, and I don't know how that
What is
happened.
the skimmer basket that there was to be zinc ball in?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So.
Oh no!
Yeah. So, there's a large obstruction now in my pipes. So I troubleshot it with Homeboy, and easy.
Just bring your girlfriend to work.
Hey man. So I troubleshot it with for sure.
Sorry.
Don't play.
Sorry.
So I troubleshot it with Homeboy, and he had me take off the check valve to see if anything drops down. Nothing dropped down. He had me backwash, or no, I'm sorry, not backwash.
Hydro flush.
Had me hydro flush the line right there where the check valve was. Nothing. So that means they have to shoot CO2 into the pipes to get the thing out.
That's insane.
And I was talking to a dispatch, and he was telling me that last time that happened, they shot the CO2 into the pipes.
You pinned my comment.
No, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was just
Your comment isn't there.
when it pops up.
It's not there. So he said that last time that they did that, they sent air into the pipes, and they were doing the same thing. It was to a zinc ball. They said it shot up into the air, and they were like running away from it, trying to like not get hit by it.
That's
If you were to get hit by that, you would die.
Yeah,
die,
it's
for
it's
sure.
such a heavy.
You would get concussed.
Yeah.
For
No.
those at home who don't know how, like a zinc ball, it's literally just a ball of
It's a
zinc,
ball of
which
zinc.
is
A
just
ball
an iron
A
type.
dense,
Yeah.
a dense.
It's a zinc ore. Like
Yeah.
it's just
It's,
like
it's
Yeah.
basically it's a ball of iron that's about the size of a golf,
like 4 pounds, 2 pounds.
probably closer to
2
like
to 3
4 pounds.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
but
big.
it's dense. So if that
Yeah.
thing shoots out of a fucking pipe, like even if
I'll
it's
put it-
10 feet in the air,
I'll put it this way: I've dropped it on like things before, like I'm picking up, and I've dropped it like onto like concrete,
and it's
and it just thunk, and you can feel it against your feet. It's
Yeah.
like, oh God. Like yeah.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I've done it. I've like actually dropped it on brick, and the brick broke. And I was
Yeah.
like,
so good luck to the people that are going to do that.
yeah,
yeah.
At that
God
property.
rest their souls.
Yeah, honestly, I think so. My theory of what happened is I think that during the week, like a week or two ago, when those winds were like real crazy, and the leaves were all stuck to the pump basket due to the suction, it created this seal. And then where the zinc ball was sitting, there wasn't a seal, so it just kind of sucked it
Yeah.
through the pump basket. Because how else does that happen?
Wait. Okay.
That's a new pump
Pump-
basket too.
Pump basket
Or
or
I'm sorry,
skimmer basket?
I'm sorry,
Skimmer.
it was a skimmer basket.
Okay. Because
Skimmer
if it was
basket.
pump basket, it would just be into the impeller.
Yeah, no, this
Even
yeah.
worse, arguably.
Yeah.
No, well the
No,
impeller
'cause-
would stop it
Yeah, it would stop it.
because it's a fan.
Yeah, but then they have to replace that entire thing.
Not necessarily. I mean, if it's a zinc ball, it could, sometimes the pump just stops.
Yeah, true.
So,
But yeah,
but also, should have been using a Valpak skimmer, buddy.
a skimmer,
Yeah.
a full skimmer.
Yeah, the whole
Whole
skimmer.
thing. Just install it yourself, dude.
But no, you should have been getting a Valpak skimmer basket.
Speedy.
Well, this one I don't know if
speedy
it fits
recovery,
This one.
we've
I don't
had.
know if
Good
it
luck,
fits
buddy.
this- what do you call it? But yeah,
Read the comments. I don't want to dox him like that, but yeah, good luck, dude. Yeah, crazy. Good luck, Bubs.
well, I mean it's a public comment. So
Oh, boy.
anyway, yeah, that was my story.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
And then today was so rainy.
Today was I got done with all of my pools in like 3 hours.
Yeah, legit. I started at 6:45. I was done by 9.
I told dispatch, I'm like, I
I
feel
was-
bad. He's like, dude, go home.
Yeah, literally.
I told finance lady, I'm like, can you bring my check outside? I'm like, I don't want to step into your office because I'm like literally soaking wet.
yeah.
Like my pants were hanging outside,
Yeah.
and we put them over there.
Because
Like,
it was right when you guys went out to Garrick's truck, the wind blew so hard that the pants and his coat flew off of the railing.
That's
so we were like,
crazy.
we'll just bring those inside right now.
That's crazy.
yeah, like
Pretty rough.
My
outside
shit's
right now.
fucking air drying upstairs right now still. I got home, I had a jacket, the work jacket, and my shirt, like underneath. My shirt was wet underneath everything.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So like my jacket got soaked, my work jacket got soaked, and my fucking shirt got soaked.
I had my work jacket on today and it was fine.
Well, you have my
he didn't-
jacket.
No, I like my proper.
You have
he's
my
saying
you
that
have my rain
The
jacket.
work rain jacket is
offered to
really
give it
I
to
good.
don't have the rain jacket.
No, that's I'm on your
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll give it to you. I have it. It's in my car.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Could have used it
oh
today.
yeah, I'll give it to you.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, those guys are dead.
Yeah. No. That's insane.
And then just they die.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about something. I don't remember what I was gonna talk about.
We're talking about pools.
D&D,
Could always talk
all the
about
basic stuff. Let's
You
do
know
the
me. We
basics.
could always talk about D&D.
I was talking about D&D.
We could always talk about D&D.
No.
No,
Comments in the-
I looked
comment-
like you were gonna knock.
Yeah, Steve, dude.
Hey man,
Comment in the
Remember how I
if
said-
you're here live, even if you're not here live, let us know. How'd you like the one shot that we did?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Would
Let's
you guys
talk
watch
about the
another
one
one?
shot a little bit. Justin,
what?
The fuck, dude?
What man?
Figure it out.
Oh
you're
my God.
you're 2
Figure it
levels
the
of
fuck out.
paladin.
You freaking.
Look, man,
That was a really good question.
I was gonna say homie has a valid question, but
What do you say?
have Justin defend himself. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
I built a bard.
Did you?
A bard character. I multi-classed with a paladin so I could have some healing spells.
Some homie has the same
you're a
shirt on
paladin.
as you, dude.
Go change, Justin.
Go change.
So-
Our fan has the same shirt as you on. Go change your shirt.
Hell yeah, dude.
What shirt is that?
Valakara.
Nice.
Dope.
Did you get it at FTC or
He
at,
said, "Go change, fool."
Hey man, look, dude. He probably got it at the God's Hate show.
Oh yeah. Probably.
Yeah, because they played that. Yeah, dude. I built a bard, and
Don't know how to play one.
here's the thing. I'm used
Or a
to.
paladin.
I'm used to.
Or D&D.
No,
The more that I'm thinking about
Excuse me.
you're excused.
I was talking about
Who put in?
I was gonna talk about FTC. That's what I was gonna talk about.
Go for it.
Who put in work
I did.
on? Hey,
I did.
He did.
who put in work on the past one shots?
I did too.
Are we saying put in work as in like effort? Because
maybe it's the tank
who
character here.
made
Well,
the fucking
who's
one
good?
shots?
I will say this. The last time we played a one shot, you threw me headfirst into a wall.
No,
No,
a
no,
ceiling.
a ceiling.
No, ceiling.
That was like 5 one shots ago.
That was the last one shot
No,
we
it
did.
wasn't.
That was actually.
No,
Hey,
the last one
DM.
show we did was
Hey, DM.
was with just combat. Remember that?
Hey, DM. Wasn't that it?
That
Oh,
wasn't
no,
the last
no,
one.
No.
It was
did
the last one.
The one
town.
right before that.
The town.
Remember you guys went through the quarters of the town?
Town.
Remember we went
Remember,
to the town,
I was
we had
like,
to end
oh.
it early because you had to dip?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
remember there's
yeah,
the
yeah,
town.
yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
like go through each quarter of the thing.
So the last proper one shot we did, we threw me headfirst into a
that
ceiling.
was the last proper
Yeah.
one shot.
Did we win?
Barely.
No thanks to
Barely.
you.
Actually, no. To be fair, we won because of Justin.
You know, this also goes back to the point that Justin.
Hey,
doesn't know
remember
to
how
play
I
D&D because
used
he
my
was also underleveled.
antimatter rifle
Yeah. To be fair, though,
with
Look at me. Look
with
at me.
his human gun?
Look at me.
I was gonna say. To
And-
be fair,
and
to-
killed
To be fair,
the boss.
to be
gave it
fair,
to you?
Who gave you the human gun, Justin?
Who gave it to you?
I rolled
Me.
well,
Me.
but I also rolled well. I rolled well.
But also,
me.
but also, I gave you my human gun.
I detect. Yeah, but I still would have
Next.
killed him. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be a bard from now on.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay. That's fine and dandy,
learn
Justin.
learn how to play
Figure
bard.
out how to fucking play the game,
No,
dude.
no.
Okay.
If
And when
guys are so
you
you guys are
die,
so convinced that I am this bad all the
I'm
time.
not saying
I'll
you're
be this bad all the time.
I'm saying be
I'll do
better.
it.
I never said you were this bad all the time.
You
What I
said-
no. Gabe said you were bad at D&D. I did not.
Can
I said you were
I
bad.
was joking because you were also underleveled as fuck for the last proper one shot we did. Because you didn't raise your level high
Oh
enough.
my god.
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
remember you were like level
Freaking-
4 and we
dude,
chose level 10?
We were level 10 and Justin
No,
was like
no,
level
that wasn't
4.
Gabe's- no.
That wasn't
No,
from
no,
the bard
Gabe's-
one.
Gabe's wrong.
Hey, no, listen.
No,
he was under
all
level
4 of you
and
shut up.
still kicked all of your asses.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
All
That,
no,
four of
I
you
got to be
shut
on
up.
Justin's
All
side
four
of
of
that
you
one.
shut up.
He said
All
it was
4
for
of you shut
combat.
up.
I'm
He said
on
it
your
was-
fucking side. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, well,
He said
all
it was
3
for
of you shut
combat.
up.
There you go. There you go.
All 3 of you shut
Get it
up.
right.
He said it was the combat one. He did say it was the combat
No,
one. that we
listen.
did.
No, that was,
Listen. I played a barbarian or something, like some tank
You were just
character.
it was a barbarian.
I was a barbarian. You guys were level 10. I was level 5.
4.
4.
I still killed more people than all 5 of
You know,
you,
you were
okay?
annihilating people.
Yeah, so
Does
don't-
it help that you have
step
17
to me.
attacks as a barbarian?
Yeah, but hey,
Yeah.
don't step to me, okay, dude?
I wasn't. How was I stepping to
Hey,
you?
Justin, look down.
No.
Look down, dude.
Step into you, dude. The fuck do you
Dog,
want?
what the
Anyway,
fuck was
I'm
that?
gonna move.
Do it.
Anyway, I killed the character off. You don't have to worry about him anymore. He's dead.
To be fair,
I threw myself out a window.
to be fair,
Boom. Done.
I haven't decided that yet.
I'm dead. I killed myself.
Let's answer Homeboy's question real quick. Do you guys think gaming addiction is getting way
Yes.
worse with the
Yes.
years? Fucking absolutely, dude.
Yeah, man.
Although my gaming addiction has gotten way lower personally.
Same.
I found
That's
out
good.
I like recently I was talking to Serge about this
I don't
yesterday.
I play video games like twice a week.
Yeah,
for
I was
a couple of hours.
I was talking to Serge about this yesterday. I was like, I'm slowly like don't want to. I played like not like I forced myself, but on Sunday I was like, okay, I've like 3. That was like, oh, we have 3
Yeah.
hours before we need to like hang out or do whatever. I was like, oh, Nikki was upstairs. I'm like, I'm gonna play some games. I played like a game of Battlefield, like 4 fights in UFC, and I was like, I'm good. I think I want to just vibe and like not do this anymore. Like mine personally is just I've like don't have the drive to play video games anymore. I'm like I don't care. And I was talking to Serge and I was like I feel like I could devote like more time into like making D&D shit, making fitness choices, making food, you know, like certain shit like that. And it's just something I've noticed. So I'm like, damn, I'm getting old. I'm like video games are kind of shitty now and I don't want to do much, you know?
I get that too. Like I love playing video games because that's always been my time off. Like especially because I have like a Switch. I'll do like the handheld games. I'll do something on the way, but I don't need to play video games. Video games is always like something I do while something else is happening in the background.
Like
when I'm
Grey's
doing
Anatomy.
two other things. Mostly I'm just watching TV and reading manga.
Grey's Anatomy.
If I want to play video games, I'll just pick my Switch up, keep something on in the background and play that.
Yeah, it's like bullshit
But
stuff.
like I don't need to play video games anymore. Before I needed to.
When was the last time you played games, Justin? Like genuinely? No
Honestly,
shade.
I can't even remember.
It was like Cyberpunk probably like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I very rarely play games now. Like I love playing games, but
He
I
also
just
can't because his Wi-Fi is
I
garbage.
just
but-
don't.
I'm just saying.
I don't play. I just don't play them like that often.
It's
anymore.
hard. I feel like it's
Yeah.
harder. I have a hard time wanting to play them.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
nothing grabs the tension like it used to.
Yeah.
Like I
Like,
know
I-
it sounds very old head, but the games just don't grab
They're
my
not.
attention.
They're not fun anymore.
I could find games to play. Like I
Yeah.
can still mess around on Cyberpunk for like the
Yeah.
foreseeable future because there's like so much to do in there. But like I don't know. Ever since I just started like getting busier with like life and all that, I just haven't had the time. Like that's usually the main thing. Is like
Yeah.
I don't have time. I just fill my time up with other things. You know what I mean?
Especially because you do everything outside of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know we joke about how you're never here, but you're legit never here because you're always doing something.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like
No
you're
shade.
doing
just-
something
yeah.
important. You're doing
Yeah.
something that you need to do. You're gone because you need to.
Also, homie brought up a good point regarding the gaming question. People want to make a living off of streaming and becoming pros and getting on teams and stuff like that for specific games.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
yeah, I mean that's what we're doing. We're trying to make a living off of this. Trying to make a living off of streaming too. But
Streaming video games.
I know, but like, yeah, like I get where he's coming from. Where it's just like, yeah, people are trying to do that, but it's like that's the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be entertaining for that long.
Because everyone's trying to do that. Also,
Exactly,
the
it's
same
such
thing
a
with
saturated
it's the same thing with
market.
There's too many
podcasting.
podcasts. Listen to ours.
Listen, ours, let's fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Just for real. No, like I get what he's saying. Like, yeah, it's people are trying to make it, but it's like there's got to be something about you.
You got to hit a niche.
Exactly. Like we hit our niche with like metal and whatever, right? So we have like a group to talk to. I feel bad for those dudes who are just like 15 and are like, I'm gonna play Fortnite and figure it out. It's like you're not. I'm sorry, you're not gonna
Unless
make
you're
it.
fucking Booga.
Yeah,
no one cares.
yeah. Unless you win something insane or like are amazing at the
thought-
game. No, hey
Booga
man.
won like $15 million in a
Yeah, and
Fortnite
he's
tournament,
he's
years old.
15. Yeah,
That's
he
sick.
won a fuck ton of money at like 15. It was
Like
insane.
unless you're like that, unless you're a god at a video game or you're
Yeah.
super entertaining, it's
Yeah.
like
Hey man, be a shithead on another podcast. You know?
Yeah, honestly.
No, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, man.
What do you mean?
Booga.
Next.
I just saw that text
Fucking
from earlier.
next, dude.
I thought that's the one that you were thinking.
What
of.
game?
fucking no
When
way.
you play games, what game do you go back to?
I always go back to UFC because it's always fun. Just
UFC 4.
yeah, it's just fun. Like it's no matter if you're having a good
And-
day or a bad day.
and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, I haven't.
Ghost of Tsushima
I
is
think
really
that's. I think because I haven't played that game much. So it's like I don't know, but
It's really good.
like I'm a big shooter guy, so I that's why I keep going back to Destiny as
Yeah.
much as I hate playing it. Like it's just some bullshit to like do, but I really go back to. I play UFC. If I play games, I first log on to UFC. I'll fight like 2 or 3 times, get it kind of out of my system. Then I'll be like, maybe I want to grapple this thing. Maybe I want to stand up on this. Maybe I want to do this and that. And then like 20 minutes later, I'm like, I'm good. You know, I'll kind of be good with it. But I always go back to UFC. I'll play Battlefield just because it came out and I actually enjoy playing it and stuff.
If I played Destiny as much as I play UFC, I'd be like one of the best Destiny players ever.
Seriously. No, it's true because every time I see he's on playing UFC.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up?
UFC or
I
Ghost of
play it.
Tsushima.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. I don't play it as much as I used to.
Right.
But like 2 months ago, up until 2 months ago, I played UFC 4
Every day.
regularly
Yeah.
as I did when the game first came out.
Yeah.
Step to me, OWC.
I feel like my go-to
Yeah.
is just something on the Switch. If I want to play on the PlayStation, I'm going to be playing with you guys or I'm streaming Dark Souls.
It's like a commitment.
It's
yeah.
something. Like I don't know what it is anymore. Like even like I'll hop on the PC every once in a while. I'll play the new Halo.
Right. You
Halo's
got
all-
it.
It's fun. It's great.
I've been hopping on
something.
Apex a lot, but that's just because I want to play with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's like that's about because she's obsessed with the game. So like
I think I want to play Destiny tonight. Why not? You know.
I'll give you a ton of reasons why.
I mean,
Fucking
I
sucks.
just want the new skins.
We hate it. Yeah. Yeah. I
All
guess.
the new skins look good. The 30th anniversary of Bungie.
It's just so like, not that I hate a grind in a video game, but I hate it sometimes. You know, it's just like
It depends on the grind.
my time
Yeah.
is
I
worth
hate,
a lot.
I hate Destiny grind.
Yeah, it's
Destiny
just
grind
bullshit.
is so much because you
Yeah.
got to
Right,
wait
Justin?
weekly. I'd rather just play the game. Like if I could play
honestly,
the game
yeah,
for
I
3
know.
hours and get a good set instead of 1 hour, then have to wait next week for a whole new set of bounties. That's fun. Like I just don't like the weekly thing because that it's like, oh, it brings people back. It brings people back to play the game, but it's annoying.
So really quick.
There's no way. There's no way.
Shout out to the homie Chris.
Shout
He
out
goes-
Chris, dude. We love you.
Chris goes, hey, y'all can live from best friend. They won't do anything to you.
Chris, add me on Instagram, dude. Please. Please.
So, homie Brawlcut said, when did you get into metal and decide you wanted to go for this journey with
But y'all
reactions?
didn't hear that from me.
But with reactions, y'all ever want to be in a band and perform masterpieces yourself?
Hey, man.
He's in a band.
Oh, jeez.
Shout out to shout out to Mero _band. That's your handle, right?
On Instagram.
On
yeah.
Instagram.
Mero
On
underscore
Instagram,
band.
Mero _band. They just put out a sick split with Cell Damage.
Yeah, man.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Please go check that out.
You guys
yeah.
are both also in a band together.
Yeah, we're all in a
Ozai.
band together.
Shout out to Ozai HC.
Ozai
Where's your
HC.
fucking...
I know. I just had that.
You just had it, dickhead.
Yeah, Ozai.hc.
Ozai.hc.
Yeah, please go follow them.
Oh no, here it is.
Yeah, we're
Shout out to Ozai.
Buy a bucket hat from us.
Please do. It's
buy,
sick.
buy
It's
hoodies
embroidered.
from us. Buy
It's
hoodies, buy
embroidered
shirts
with an old English O on it.
Yes, sir. That's the logo.
Old English, if you will.
Oh, is it English?
Yeah, it's
But
really,
yeah, we started this because we were in a band and then we weren't in a band.
Also,
and
I'm going to shatter all of your perceptions about this. We did reactions to get viewers for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
We used reactions to do this.
Yeah, and then
So-
this became better.
And then,
Yeah.
and then we use TikTok to do this.
And then we've
elevate
accidentally done everything on accident, you know, like, and it's helped us along the way. Yeah, we were a band, and then we used to bullshit after practice, and then we were
I
like,
was not in said.
he was not, yeah, Gabe was not in said band, and then we said fuck it, record it, we did it. Gabe came along, we all moved in. So.
What's the Fatal Wounds handle? I'm in another band. I'm in another band.
Hey man.
Fuck the ask us questions thing. Write your shit in the thing and then
Also,
tag
like,
it. Pin that.
I'm not in that band, so I wouldn't know that.
I actually don't know what the Fatal Wounds handle is.
Ooh.
I'm in another band called Fatal Wounds, and we're gonna
Yo.
Hot.
Oops.
yeah.
Crazy.
Fatal Wounds.
Damn.
It's just Fatal Wounds 8C. That's actually crazy.
Chris, y'all were doing
Shout
dances
out
on
Riley.
TikToks. Yeah, man, we're shaking my ass, dude. We're shaking our ass reviews, dude.
What?
We had to.
There we go.
I had to stop going back to games. I had to stop playing online because I was like getting too heated.
Pissed.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Like,
too much.
I
bro.
stopped playing a game because I stopped playing Rocket League because of that. I loved Rocket League. I played my UFC was Rocket League. And then I threw my I literally got a bat and broke my controller, and I was like, I got a problem. I'm gonna fucking stop doing that.
And here's the thing. Gabe makes jokes like, "Oh, Rage Garrick, Rage Garrick, Rage Garrick."
He has no idea.
He has never. He's seen Crucible Garrick,
Gabe
pretty
has seen mature Rage Garrick.
but he was not there for Rocket League Garrick.
or anything.
Rocket League Garrick was literally the freaking shiny Mew of Rage Garrick.
I was so pissed.
It was ridiculous.
I was inconsolably angry. like no matter anyone, someone could be like, "Oh, dude, that was a nice shot." I'd be like, "Suck my literal cock." Like I'd be like,
There was one time we were playing Rocket League together, and I heard him throw his controller across the room, and then he unplugged his PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't turn it off, so I unplugged it.
See, I have never gotten that angry at video games.
As you never played a game that good enough.
Literally,
Never gone that hard, dude.
all I heard was, "You son of a bitch! Are you? God damn it!" And then
just
he
fucking
threw it, just whack, and then Garrick is off the chat, Garrick is at the party, Garrick is at the game, and I was like,
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm hyper competitive when it comes to that stuff, so I don't do that anymore because it's not fun for me because I'm too competitive. I'm like, I need to win, and I'm like, if I don't, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grow out of that and not be so hyper focused.
I'm the same
winning.
way. Yeah, I was the same way with Call of Duty. Like any kind of Call of Duty,
Can't.
like Warzone.
Gabe knows that.
I stopped playing COD
I would
completely
get
because of it.
so
I haven't
angry.
played a COD game since Black Ops 2.
Gabe knows about the Warzone.
It would
rage.
like ruin my day. I would be pissed, bro.
Yeah. literally
So mad.
You remember when we used to stream Black Ops 2?
Oh my god.
With our last gaming group?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time I played it. The last time that
Black
we
Ops 3.
played on stream.
Black Ops 3. 3.
Was it 3?
It was 3.
Okay, so yeah, Black Ops 3. That was the last time that I actually played Black Ops, was with you guys.
Yeah. Well, it was fun. Like, we had
haven't
fun
played
because there was
since.
like 19 of us and we could always do whatever. But
I haven't played since then.
yeah, we should.
The only other game that I played because I was semi good at it was Battlefield. Because like when Battlefield 1 came out,
I miss Battlefield 4.
I miss Battlefield 1. Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 were my two favorite games. Because Battlefield 1 I was actually pretty good
Battlefield 1 had its moments. I'll
at.
give
Yeah.
them that.
Battlefield 1
fun.
I was pretty good at. But Battlefield 4 I was okay at.
It's
They
just
were better
fun.
than
We
me.
had a lot of friends
It
to
was
play
a
with.
lot of fun.
I feel like gaming with friends makes the difference.
Yeah.
Like
Makes the
when
huge
we
difference.
all play Battlefield together,
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's a good
because
time.
We fuck around.
Yeah, we
don't
bullshit.
take
We
it too
drive
seriously.
tanks into the ocean and fucking yell at each other, and it's like,
and we bomb our friends and
But
just
then,
decide
but
to
then
drive
when it's
cars into
when it's
buildings.
just you and you get sniped from some fucking guy across the map, you're just like, okay, we're good. I'm gonna go home now. I fucking hate it, dude.
Literally, that's
Hate
what
people.
it is.
They
I
need to
want
bring
us to play like a co-op game, like a
Dude,
4-player co-op
they need
game
to
where
bring
it's
a
like
split
no
screen back.
competitiveness, something
Dude,
fun.
Dude, if they
Split
bring
screen?
split screen
screen?
back,
Oh my god, that'd be so.
We would
Serge, I've been telling you, I'm
Active
down to
full-
try to
Well,
hook up like the Switch,
isn't,
so we could try to figure something out split screen.
What was the guys that made Left 4 Dead but made the new one, Army of 4 or whatever
Back
the
for
fuck?
Blood.
Back
Army
for
of
Blood.
4.
Back 4 Blood.
You know, fuck you, dude. Go fuck yourself. Isn't that
Army of
4
4.
player?
So
Mm.
mad.
Yeah, fuck you.
yeah, it is.
Back for Blood is co-op.
Back for
Fuck
Blood's
yo.
co-op, yeah.
Yeah, we could play that.
I'm
I'm
down.
It'd be fun. It was like World War Z, right?
We
Yeah.
haven't played a co-op game since World War Z and GTA 5.
You know they did a DLC that
That's
was free
wrong.
for World War Z. Like they released a free
Recently?
DLC for it. Yeah, like a couple months ago. I told you
Shit
guys, and you
game.
guys were like, "Cool."
It was fun though. I loved it. I'll play. I will read-download World War Z today and I'll play with you.
Shit, the Vikings. Like, you see the glint before you know your head explodes. Yeah, man. The fucking, yeah, and the dude's literally like a mile and a half away.
No, I've never been to Europe. Have you guys ever been to Europe?
No.
I've never been to Europe. I've only
like,
left
I
the
like
States. I've only left the States once, and I went to Mexico, so it didn't really count.
I've only been, I went to Mexico to get I went to
Where'd you
Mexico, Rosarito.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is basically California light.
It's nice on there.
I went
I
there
went to
before you needed a passport, and then I went up to Canada when you needed, or not you, but to get my passport stamped.
Yeah.
and that's it. I've
You
only
know,
done that.
I went to TJ once.
California light. Yeah, it's fun.
Tijuana is not California Light.
Northern part, yeah.
Well, northern, yeah. But I'm talking like proper
In it.
TJ is not at all. They don't have roads there.
Hey. They do if you're about the whatchamacallit.
Did you just X kick the table?
No, do you want me to though? I'll be like our good friend Serge here.
You won't.
Yeah, he won't.
You won't.
Because he knows that
You won't.
I bought this.
I know
table.
because
You
we
will
paid
end
for
the stream.
it. Because we paid
The
for it.
stream will end.
There's no way.
FTC.
Yeah, might as well, right?
FTC.
Shows.
So
Back to
this
the metal
weekend,
shit.
This weekend we went to me and Justin went to For the Children. Shout out to Nate.
'Cause these guys
shout
are-
out to SOS.
Because these guys are
What, dude?
What, Justin? Say it.
Not for the children.
busters, dude. Bust us, if you will.
Yeah, but we it was for a good cause. Shout out
Easy.
to Nate. Shout out to SOS.
I had to use the soft A rather than the hard R. You know what I'm saying?
Busters.
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 Dude, easy.
The wildest lineup though. So day one, and you can comment on any of these bands. Desmadre, amazing by the way.
Oof.
They were so good. Law of Power always kills it.
Oof.
Slow Bleed was cool. They sounded off because they weren't mixed very
The,
well.
the mixing was hit or miss with the bands.
Day
Like,
one.
Did
day
you
one it was hit or miss.
did you have any desire to live mix for like bands?
100%. 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm surprised you
almost
haven't
did.
gotten into that.
Okay, here's the thing. I was supposed to be doing that for MSTT. So
Oh,
basically,
you were the sound guy.
I was their sound guy. Yeah, that's why whenever they would practice, I'd go to all the rehearsals.
That
Because,
makes a lot of
because
sense.
they would practice in actual like venues,
Yeah.
and I would mix them. I would do sound.
Huh.
Like I recorded. I brought my laptop, my whole setup, and I recorded an entire
Live set. Oh, wow.
from my laptop, like
I'm
with
surprised.
camera.
Yeah, I
audio
was like, I'm
and
surprised you
everything.
haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I have.
Like, yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, I'm okay. So for those of you who don't know, I have a background in live sound. I did a lot of it for like my church and other events and like freelance work where people would ask me to come mix their shows and I would go and so I have a background in live sound mixing. So but it was interesting to see that somebody who was getting paid to mix this wasn't doing it very well.
That's so
you
yeah.
know? Because like it was things that were very apparent, like very new mistake. Like the snare was too loud, the cymbals were too quiet, the vocals were mixed badly, the guitars were super quiet. It's like, hey man, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen.
It's really not.
Yeah,
like they had to, they just had to turn up 2 things and then it would have been fine.
Yeah, literally that's what it was.
But they literally didn't catch it for the entire set. So I was
hurt.
like,
and then when when
was like
Scowl went on, it was fine.
mm-hmm.
And by the way, shout out to Scowl. They were tight. They were super sick.
Yeah, rad.
And then Wrist Meat Razor. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% with you. Wrist Meat Razor. They had I assumed that it was gonna be weird because I saw them walk up in like the goth makeup with like the leather sleeves and the face paint. I'm like, okay.
Mesh shirts.
Like, yeah, like, all right, well, let's see where this goes.
You used to dress like.
They destroyed.
Serge is like, yo, they walked up looking like me. I didn't know how to feel about it.
Serge is like, why am I on stage right now?
Why am I in this band? I didn't know I was in this band.
They were insane.
Yeah, really cool.
I
Ridiculous,
listen to them now. Actually, hot take. Wrist Meat Razor, Dying Wish. I like Wrist Meat Razor better.
Greater than.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, for you, that makes sense. For you, that would make sense. I think it's still like kind of on the same.
There you go.
But I believe that the singer for Wrist Meat Razor was on the Dying Wish song. I don't remember which song, but I think he was.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But I have to listen to more of their stuff. I think I'm more familiar with Dying Wish right now.
I think because Wrist Meat Razor has more
more chugginess.
More chugginess. I feel like they have more like hardcore influence in there.
Yes.
Like Dying Wish has hardcore in there, but it's very very mid 2000s like metalcore, very melodic, harmonized guitars, dual guitars,
flames and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. So which I'm not like a big fan of anymore, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, Wrist Meat Razor had a lot more influences of like Dead Guy and like Converge and like Disembodied and like those kinds of metalcore bands. Yeah. But they were sick, and of course, Year of the Knife is so loud. They're so loud.
Okay, let's talk about Year of the Knife.
Let's talk about it.
They their stage presence, it like who was the band before them?
Wrist Meat Razor.
There was such a change.
Oh yeah.
And the energy of the room when Year of the Knife went on, because
when Wrist Meat Razor played, they were like, "Oh, this is sick."
Yeah,
like, vibing, yeah.
Like knock to Wrist Meat Razor, but
when Year of the Knife went on,
they were so loud. Their vocalist, he's a insane person on stage.
Yeah.
He's
ridiculous.
Like jumping around. He's like punching himself.
Yeah.
He's like his stage presence is like unlike any other.
The nastiest guitar tone on planet Earth.
A band called Year of the Knife.
No,
Year of the
did
Knife.
they play God's Hate, or am I thinking of someone else?
You're thinking of
someone else.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out of the two of us, I'm the only one who's ever seen them.
God's Hate played God's Hate.
Featuring
Did
God's
they
Hate.
perform God's Hate?
With God's Hate.
With God's Hate off the album.
Off
God's
the album
Hate.
God's Hate.
Off the album God's Hate. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But no.
Fucking hate this bit. Fucking hate it.
Year of the Knife literally has the nastiest guitar tone on planet Earth. Period. It's insanely loud and it's so sick. And
they're dope as fuck.
They're so good. They played Fatal. They played Virtual Narcotic. They played Sick Statistic. They played the opening.
Fatal.
I just
There's
said that,
no
but
way.
okay.
There's
There's
no way.
I tuned out.
Remember how
We know.
I said they played Fatal? All right.
They played
it was
right?
insane.
They played six statistic. That was on purpose. All right,
and
go for
then
it.
Vamakara played, and holy shit, dude. Gage on vocals he's got the craziest vocals, dude.
For a second, I thought you were going to say, dude, Gabe on vocals.
Same. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Gage from Vamakara, dude, so good.
I'm going to present a situation. What if Gabe started doing vocals for Vamakara? That'd be so. But he was actually good. That'd be so weird.
That'd be hilarious.
By the way, after we
Dressed
talk about
like this?
He looks like he should be in a hardcore band, but he's not.
After we talk about FTC,
He listens to emo rap.
after we talk about FTC, I have to tell you,
Don't you like
I had
Killed It? Never
the
mind.
weirdest combination of dreams last night.
Yeah,
So I have to
Justin
tell you.
literally was like, I'm writing this down because I need to tell everyone.
Okay. And then, dude, Section Hate.
No, I know.
Oh
Wild.
my god.
Yeah, next
Dude,
level.
You want to talk about another energy change? between Vamakara, who's amazing, and they were crazy and they were violent, and they were crazy, and then Section 8 played.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, you showed me some shit.
Dude, they were they opened up with was it 100 seconds?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
it was
Yeah. I think so.
Dude, and then they played Nightmare when people from the state for Nightmare
Or
Oh,
Nightmare, depending on how
Yeah.
you pronounce it.
Nightmare.
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 Yeah.
Yeah,
that was great.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
And then they played Hate.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you showed me that yesterday, and I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, it was hard.
god damn."
Dude, they're so good. And then Piece by Piece was cool. They're old school. Down Presser also sick, of course, as always. Zibalba played.
Oh, they did. Oh shit.
I didn't go in.
Insane.
Oh yeah.
Both of us were
You're
like,
like,
Never been in a Zababa pit.
Never will be.
Probably never will be. I don't know, dude. We'll
Bad.
see.
I was in a Zibalba pit once.
Yeah.
Once.
Bad.
Bad.
Dude, rough.
The what was it? The second or third song? This song
yeah.
should be played at a high
Cold.
volume,
Yeah.
Yeah.
preferably in a residential
neighborhood.
area.
And then Nate was just like, "That song is cold."
And everyone was just like,
They slowed it down.
It was so slow.
They're ridiculously
So
slow.
I looked at Justin. I was like, "Hey, man, like that's not okay."
Stupid
nasty, though.
slow.
Nasty slow.
Stupid slow.
Yeah. And then second day we got there a little bit later. First time we caught was Zulu. We missed Pain Ritual and Repeat Offender, but I'm sure they were good. We caught Zulu. Shout out to the homie Braxton Marcellus,
Yes,
the
sir.
boy.
The boy.
And then for some reason Momentum didn't play. It was
they-
weird.
yeah, they dropped off.
because they set up, and they were on stage, and then they just tore down, and then Dead Heat set up. We're like, oh, weird. So I don't know why.
maybe time constraint or something.
I think it might have been a time
Yeah.
thing. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, Momentum
knows?
ended up not playing. But Dead Heat destroyed.
Yeah.
They were awesome. They were so good.
Great.
Actually, I should have worn it today. I got a Dead Heat hat. It is sick.
Yeah, it
I
was
got
clean.
into one of the Dead Heat band, like the
Yeah. He
live
got,
shots.
yeah?
He got
I
one
was
in
just like,
There's no way.
one of the live shots. It was
I
sick.
was just post up like,
Just
Yeah.
fucking.
I was post up like.
and then can we talk about Sanction, please?
Yeah, that's another one. That was another one where it was
Scary.
so violent. He's also a crazy frontman. There was one point where he was just getting the mic and just
Yeah.
into his own head.
Yeah.
People like that shit.
Just-
Just
yeah.
fucking just.
Yeah.
Just like a moderately sized white guy with like fluffy hair. He
with
just
with no tattoos.
That
Yeah.
dude, I was talking to Serge about this. I was like, it's so weird to see a front man with no tattoos. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, you were raised by a good family.
Who was it? Was it You're the Knife? Hardly any of them have tattoos.
No tattoos. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like the meanest.
Not that
music.
it's exclusively
It's not.
tied, but like it's just funny to see, because like you have a
Because
perception of it.
people who don't have tattoos, they look like normal people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Like, not to say that we're not normal people, but like,
For sure not though.
But they also just wear like t-shirts and cargo pants.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like,
they're
yeah.
like normal people. Like,
Yeah.
like people you see at like Old Navy.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and they're like, oh yeah, I'm in the band 200 Stab Wounds. And I'm like, oh my god,
Literally.
Wow. Yeah, just like
It's so-
crazy
it's
stuff
That's
such
like
a-
the
that.
band we saw at God's Hate.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did. We saw
200
them.
stab wounds.
They were
I was
Yeah,
so good.
they're
I was like,
they're
there's something
nuts.
with the knife.
Gabe's starting to know shit, and it's
I know.
so
It's crazy.
it's baffling.
right?
He
Yeah.
was like,
He made
oh,
a guttural joke today, and I
he
was like,
oh,
yeah,
are you doing
dude.
girls? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's learning.
We're
dude.
creating a monster.
He's
dude.
Also-
he's leveling up.
Chicago Stand Up. Shout out to the Killer.
Oh,
They
Killer
were
was crazy.
so good live,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Nice.
So crazy. Just like old head,
Old Chicago
Like-
hardcore.
Nice.
nice, like aggressive hardcore. Just
Yeah.
like,
But they're just like
So-
dads.
Yeah. And then Judiciary. Dude, they covered Doomsayer by
you were telling me
Hatebreed.
that. Ugh.
I was like, ah! Oh, it was so good.
yeah, the super chuggy.
Super sick.
Fuck yeah.
And then pleasantly surprised, I low-key showed on their name last time that we recorded a podcast, but Mortar Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, amazing.
They're really cool. Yeah.
So much fun live.
Nice.
So good live.
Good vibes.
Yeah,
They're the
bro.
ones that shouted out HLP, and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah. They were like, shout out to my boys in SGV, HLP, Nella, what's up? And
Yeah.
we're like, hey, what to
Yeah.
do? Yeah, it was tight.
I was like, rep the set, but not really.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Yeah, no, but they shouted out like everybody in like our area.
Nice.
There was like, yeah, like
Yeah, it was
Monterey
really cool.
Park, what's up? Echo Park, what's
Nice.
up? HLP, what's up?
Very
SGV,
rarely
what's
see
up?
that,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. And Mortar Pride, Rude Awakening was cool.
Rude Awakening was sick.
And then And then Fury played.
Oh yeah. Love that.
I lost my
sir.
shit for Fury.
I thought you were like, I lost my shirt, so I bought this one.
No, I lost my shit. So for those of you who don't know or who noticed, I had a boot on in the last episode because I dislocated my ankle about 2 weeks
So
ago.
calm.
Shout out
You know,
Orthodox.
Shout out to Orthodox, yeah. I dislocated my ankle at that Acacia Strain Orthodox Knock Loose Kublai Khan show, and Knock Loose Kublai Khan show. And yeah, so it's I have a brace on. Well, I don't have it on now, but I'm back to wearing regular shoes, but it's still damaged. There's still some tearing and some bruising that needs to be
Addressed.
But
So let's talk about it.
Yeah, I wore a thick ankle brace and like shoes with high tops and like Velcro straps, and I was like, I should be fine. And I lost my shit for Fury. They opened up with Dance. Because I told Justin, I was like, if they play Dance, Thin Line, or The Feeling, I'm going to lose my shit. And I saw their passion at the set list, and they put it on the stage, and the first one I just said, Dance. And I was like, shit. And then they were like, yo, what's up? We're Fury. Let's do this. And they started, and I was like, ah! Like, kicking people out of my way, and I was diving on people. And
energy for that was also crazy. Like, just everyone was just like
swarmed the stage.
I was gonna say, like, it's just
Moving.
movement all
Just
the time.
movement.
Yeah,
everywhere.
They,
It was so really sick.
They played America, Angels in Berlin, or Angels Over Berlin, Dance, Thin Line, Damage is Done, The Feeling.
They had a break.
all that, the Fury.
They had a break towards the end of their set, and they were like,
second,
like-
second last song. Yeah.
yeah, and they were like, you know, we all knew. They were talking about Power Trip and
They were
Riley
for Riley
Gale,
Gale, 'cause
how he passed away.
They were close, yeah.
And
they
they were like,
close.
yeah, we loved Riley, we still do, like this, and they were like talking about him and like talking about his influence. And I'm like, they're talking about Power Trip a lot, so I was like, I
Yeah.
started doing that. I started like walking up slowly,
And then
and they're like,
their
this is
singer
good.
Jeremy just goes, "This one's for Riley," and then the
They
Soul
started playing,
Sacrifice riff.
and I was just like,
I was in the back. I
I
was like,
flew
yeah.
through.
I was jumping, and I just see Justin flying. Just like 4 people upside the head. Just
I was
kick
so-
someone.
yeah.
He tore someone in half. He ate one half of the
From their mouth, it was crazy.
yeah, that
He
was.
climbed inside someone and burst out of them
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
friggin' yeah.
Dude, oh, so midway through Soul Sacrifice, because it like they only played like
Like 30 seconds.
they
of it.
played like
Right.
30 to 40 seconds of it. Like 15 seconds in, I got the worst leg cramp.
Ugh.
So I was just like, So if I don't know if you can see it in the live video that 197 put up, but I'm
Shout
there,
out.
like in the pit, like. I'm like stretching it out. I'm like bending it, and then it goes on again. I'm like, go into it again.
Dude,
I had to like
it's
limp
funny.
out of there.
It's funny
Kid
because
Justin crawls out of
it's
the
funny
pit.
'cause-
He hears the
yeah.
part again. He goes, "Fuck!" And just crawls
there was
back in.
somebody in front of me, and then I heard the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and I just went.
Nice,
The
yeah,
guy in
dude.
front of me and then started like swinging.
Hell
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
That was great.
I always love
'Cause-
that.
yeah,
People
'cause-
don't expect it. Like,
Because like it's well documented. I'm also a huge Power Trip fan. Like they're one of my favorite hardcore bands ever.
And that's just such a mean riff
That
to
Yeah.
play
riff is
live.
so angry,
That's
bro.
like the closest thing we're gonna get. Well,
By the
I don't
way,
know if
you know that riff is in standard.
Is it really in standard?
That whole album is in standard.
That's such a heavy, like, it sounds so heavy. It doesn't sound like it's in standard.
And then to close out the night, the Mighty Comeback Kid played.
Oh, they're the
and
headliners?
That was
Nice.
That was the shit.
Yeah.
They were so good. I used to listen to Comeback Kid when I was like
a kid coming
in
back.
high school, bro. Like I had a on my iPod Nano, I had Wake the Dead on there.
You just dated yourself.
I know.
Fucking Nano.
And because I was when I was a kid, I used to listen. It's okay. So for those of you who don't know this, I didn't grow up in metal. I grew up in punk rock. So when I was a kid, I used to listen to like Black Flag and the Descendants and Adolescents and Pennywise and like the Casualties and Total Chaos and like early AFI, like all those bands, and they were like all punk bands. So that was my upbringing. So I used to have a bunch of punk playlists on Spotify. Not anymore though. I made money and got Apple Music, but I use Spotify, and Spotify does this thing where they have they recommend bands to you, and they like put songs. They put songs in your playlist you think you might like, and I had a punk playlist, and they threw in a song called it's off of Wake the Dead.
False Silos Fall?
It might have been. Let me look up the album. It's been a long time since I've listened to that album, but I remember listening to the album. I remember listening to the album, and I was like, "What is this?" Talk is Cheap. That's what it was. It was Talk is Cheap.
Okay.
And I was like, "What is this?" Because his vocals sounded so crazy and there's so much high energy. I'm like, "This is like punk rock, but like
not."
And then I went through their discography, and eventually I came across a song called "Wasted Arrows." That song, to this day, is my favorite song by them.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Justin texted the chat the day before we went there, and he was like, "If Comeback Kid plays Step Ahead, it's gonna be a problem." And we were like sitting there watching the first song, like, "Yeah, cool." And we're in the back, kind of just vibing, like, "Yeah, this is sick."
Because remember, I had a massive leg cramp, so I'm like I'm done for the night.
Yeah.
He's
And
still
I'm like,
stretching
I'm
and, like,
sitting
vibing.
down. I'm like, dude, that was rough.
Yeah.
And then like we're like talking and in the middle of
Like 5 songs in, they're like,
5 songs in,
"This song's called Step Ahead."
and I was like, ah! I slammed them down. I ran in
Hobbled your way into the fucking
because
pit.
that song is a song I heard off of a.
It's nuts.
I heard that song the first time I heard that song. I was 13.
Oh wow.
I was
That was
13,
like 46 years ago.
and I bought this CD,
wow.
a CD
Yeah.
at a Christian record store, and
Hyper-specific.
it was a compilation of a record label called Face Down Records. That was the first time I ever heard of Face Down Records, and that song "Step Ahead" was on there.
Oh wow.
And I think that was like my first like exposure to like hardcore, like actual hardcore. So that's the first song I heard from Comeback Kid, and I got to hear it 14 years later.
That's crazy.
Live, and
Yeah.
I was just like, shouting the lyrics. I took someone's head off with a kick.
Yeah.
I like
Ended their
kicked
shit.
to some guy, and it was so sick.
That's
Yeah.
It
crazy.
was so rad.
And then Justin came back, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it was so sick. They sound so good live." And then the singer just goes, "Wasted Arrows." I'm like, "God damn it!"
Like
So
You like tagged
we
in.
switched. Yeah, dude, it was so.
You guys fucking just dink. All right, see you in a bit. Yeah.
Keep in mind, my ankle hurts from going hard at Fury. By the way, I didn't mention this. When they played Damage Is Done, I like got the mic for a second, and then I 2 stepped and I went to dive, and this guy had his hands up, and I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna go there." And I dove, and he just put his hands down, and I just went sailing over him and like cracked the floor with my shoulder, and I was
Yes,
like,
sir.
and I was on the floor, I'm like, "There's no way that just happened."
You look at the guy just like,
So like, I'm still
Crazy.
I'm like, "Oh shit," and then he's like, "Wasted." I'm like, "God damn it!" So I run past Justin, and I'm just like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
love to see it.
Two-stepping in, getting the mic, and again,
Good vibes,
and-
boys. Good
it was
vibes.
a
It was
great.
so
it was a
much
great.
fun.
It was a great weekend.
And I told this to Justin, and like this is gonna be sappy, but I told this to Justin, and it was like, it's so cool. Like, I feel so at home there.
Yeah.
Like, I feel such a sense of purpose and belonging at like festivals like that, like around hardcore kids, in hardcore, at a hardcore show, in the hardcore community.
Yeah.
I feel
Featuring hardcore.
Featuring hardcore. Yeah.
Off the album Hardcore.
But I have such a sense of purpose and belonging
Yeah, man.
there, and it feels like home. Like, I don't know what it
'Cause
was.
it's everyone
but
like us, dude.
Both days on the way to the show, I had like anxiety. Like I had like I was getting like not a panic attack, but like social anxiety on the way to the show both days. Like when we ate at the diner, I was like anxious the whole time.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I scanned my ticket and walked in the door,
You're like,
it all went away.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, I feel good now." Like,
That's
and-
cool.
Yeah, and the entire day I was nothing. There was no fights. Nothing bad happened.
Yeah.
Good
there was
vibes.
no assholes. Like everyone was super nice, super chill. Everyone was like, very respectful, very cool. It was awesome. Like it was
Yeah.
so cool. That I love that stuff. Like that's like my favorite thing ever. It's
Los
the
Angeles
best.
hardcore forever, dude.
Shout out to LA Hardcore forever.
LA hardcore.
Forever and always, dude.
Yeah, forever and always, man.
Yes, sir.
Whatchamacallit? What's his face from Denmark
Alex.
was like, he was like, "Oh, I just found out about Knock Loose like 3 days ago."
Nice.
Hey, welcome to the club.
And he's like, "How do you
They're
feel about
so-
them, dude? We
It
fucking
is
love
all
them."
downhill from here.
Yeah,
bro.
literally. They're
Yeah.
so good, dude.
Love-
they
Knock
are.
We've seen them like
pioneers. in
a
their own right.
cajillion times.
So it's funny. I actually saw them in 2017 open at Chain Reaction for the Acacia Strain. When
So, like, Dog Days?
when they were when they played the gospel.
Oh fuck.
So I saw them play the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them play Separate. I saw them play
All My Friends.
Small Victory. All My Friends.
Yeah.
The original version of All My
Oh,
Friends
yeah.
with the breakdown.
What the fuck? But like the
Yeah.
good one.
And I was like, this is crazy. But then they put out laugh tracks. Oh,
Oh my god.
and my world exploded.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Literally, like every album they put out is always just like, oh, this is really good. Oh wow, this is way better than the last. Oh wow, like everything they put out.
Yeah,
is just like
they keep getting better.
Yeah.
I'm scared for the future.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Also, their new stuff is crazy.
Yeah, he was talking about it. He
really
was like,
crazy.
oh, I just found the new EP that they put out and stuff like that. You know, he was like, oh, that's great. That's really good. Did you get food?
No. I'm right over here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey, dude, don't move the camera, dude.
Don't move the camera.
Don't move the camera.
It looks like you're going to.
Hella sus, dude.
It looks like you're.
Hey man, she used to walk. Anyways,
Hey man,
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
Hey, dude.
Hey, man, it's fine.
Oh, so
if you move the camera,
Hey, man, listen.
we're moving you.
so because this is like one of the last episodes we're gonna do for the season,
There's no way.
and you hit the
I ran.
camera, and you hit the camera.
you're good. You're good.
You're good, Miranda.
You're good.
We're killing
That was,
him.
Serge.
that was Sergio's fault.
Not me.
That was
Serge,
Sergio's fault.
did
you
you
might
open
have-
the door?
We have to
You might have to Uber home.
We have to jump you now. Yes,
Yes,
we have to
dude.
jump you now.
No, dude. Hey, dude. Hey.
Everyone's jumping Surge. For everyone who's listening on Spotify or anywhere you can find our podcast,
thank you.
Surge just
Look,
died.
now we're
So he's
blue,
not gonna
dude.
be here anymore.
Now I hope you're happy, dude. Now we're blue.
We're the Blue Man crew.
We're
Blue
a different.
DM.
We're a different shade of blue, dude.
We're a different shade of blue.
Shout out
to
Knock Loose.
Exposure's terrible.
Maybe if the fucking camera didn't
maybe
move.
if maybe
You've
if
made these conditions.
maybe if you didn't
You built the cage
All
that
right,
you're
well,
in.
while
Surge.
you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about my dream.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very weird dream. I don't know what this dream had 3 phases. Yeah, that looks a little bit.
Can't fix it. Who cares?
It's all right. It's okay.
Could have been a lot better. Hey man. Oh dude, the fucking thing went off too. That was crazy.
What thing?
The date. The date was like off and then it came back on. So you fucked it up.
That wasn't.
Okay, so I had this dream last night, and I dreamt that I was. So it was. I don't know if it was a show. It was for sure a show. But there were a bunch of like hardcore vocalists on stage, and we were all covering a Metallica song.
Was it a Death Star show?
No, it wasn't a Death Star show. Adam Warren was there. I was on stage with Adam Warren.
Okay.
From Oceano.
Yeah,
For those
from
of you who don't know.
Oceano, and I think there was like a female vocalist. There was like 11 vocalists up there, and I was up there for some reason.
Doing vocals?
And I did clean vocals for a part of the song.
What song was it?
I don't know, but I know that in the dream it was a Metallica song. It probably wasn't even a Metallica song. It was probably a song I made up in my mind. And
Is it new? Never mind.
hey, dude. And then phase 2 of the dream, we were in like this like industrial area, and I know, shout out Maddie from Iron Rule, the vocalist. He was there for some reason, and there was this. Okay, so we were in like a weird industrial area, and it was like imagine like a dock with like water, but it was all like industrial looking or whatever.
Okay.
And the water was frozen, right? And Maddie was like, "Oh, it should be fine to like walk on that." And we were like, "All right, sick." And then some guy walked on it and fell
Like Batman.
through the ice and sank all the way to the bottom. So we're like, "Oh shoot!" So we all linked arms like this and made a
Fucking human chain.
fucking human rope. And I was at the end of it, and I was like, pff, and I dived into the water, and I got the guy, and we pulled ourselves back up.
That's insane.
I don't know.
Do you know how insane you sound?
And these are all people like in my dream. These were people like in the scene. They were all like hardcore
Right.
kids.
Wild.
So we made like a
human rope.
chain link and rescued this guy from the water.
Chris said, what if you saw into the future?
Honestly, and then the last part of the dream, this is the most obscure part. We were in like a cul-de-sac, right? Us
Okay.
and Tay was there,
Okay. Shout out.
and
Shout
he
out to the
started doing
chicken
this
Tay.
weird. He started doing this. Remember that guy that was like doing like the super fast lunges.
Oh yeah, like the.
He started
The
doing
slide
it. He
canceling
started
thing.
doing a dance like that, but in a circle, and it made this gigantic dust cloud. And we were all like, we were all like doing that, and that's it. That's where the
There's
dream
no way.
What the fuck?
There's no way.
Hey, man, what do you eat before you go to bed?
I didn't. I
Dick.
had. What did I have?
Well,
I had hot chocolate.
do you have this?
I didn't look, dude.
Hey, fool.
Just knock you
Just
out.
fucking beat the shit out
And
of
then
them.
I had hot chocolate, and then did I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah.
Was it on Monday?
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah, you had a PB&J.
Yeah,
We both had one.
there you go.
Wild.
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 Don't
This
eat,
is gonna
don't eat
sound.
peanut
This
butter and
is
jelly
gonna
before you
sound
go
like
to
a
bed.
weird a segue, but I heard someone today when I was listening to a YouTube video describe a really interesting way to describe like D&D, because it's always like, oh, like I was like an artificer and then like I did this and like we like captured like this and blah blah blah. Someone was like, oh, it's like Game of Thrones, but then like you also are describing a dream to someone that you had about Game of Thrones.
yeah.
And I was like, that's a fucking really good way to describe
funny.
it. It's like, it's because it's like when you explain to someone, it's like a dream. It's like, oh, I know it's not tangible, but I kind of understand what you're saying because it's
Yeah.
all weird and whimsical.
Yeah.
It's like I heard that and I was like, I should start explaining that. Like it's just way easier. It's like D&D's like a dream. It's just fucking whatever anyone can come up with at all. Just it's that. I was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's imagination.
Yeah.
Really
That's all it
quick,
is.
speaking of D&D, I'm going to put you on blast again because you almost killed me. You almost ruined me.
When, dude?
We were going through a castle. We had we had detonated a bomb, and we went into the castle.
It wasn't a bomb.
It wasn't a real bomb. It was a
barrels.
makeshift
It was a
bomb.
bomb.
It was barrels.
It was a
Talking about this.
makeshift bomb.
They were explosive barrels. We set them on fire.
Yeah, and we got into the castle. So what we did was
King of the castle.
Justin had 4 HP, and Gabe was what were you
Not
playing
true.
as?
I was just straight barbarian.
Not
Yeah,
true.
so he was a barbarian.
Also, hey,
and
don't
you
tell
had
me
like
these
4
things
HP.
because I'll fucking
Hey.
remember.
No. Like as a character, he had a max total of 4 HP.
No, dude, I didn't have 4 HP,
GGs.
dude. I had more than that. I had like 30.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a lot.
I had 72, dude, and
Hey,
I was a
man.
wizard.
Hey, man, who's in death save right now?
Of the coast.
It's me because of you.
No, it wasn't
right.
because of me, dude.
It's
Go
for
it.
sure.
Here's what happened. So we were like, let's split up. I'm gonna go into this room. You go into the other room. So they went into the other room, and I went to the room on the right. And I was like, okay, cool. I was doing my thing. I was like, I'm gonna go in stealth. So I stealth rolled, and I went to sneak in. And then Justin goes, oh, hold on. Ran into my room that I was in when went, he's over here, and then ran back.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
when he did that, 3 enemies spawned in front of me, and I was like, hey, man.
I heard Justin say that, and I was like, cool. Okay, Surge. Like, I literally like something. I was like, so you're fucked. What do you guys want to do? It was so like I heard that, and I was like, thank you.
Yeah,
that
dude,
made my life so much
It was a
better.
freaking ninja warrior and 2 goblins that came and almost ended my life. And so I hit the ninja a few times, and she ran away. I killed both the goblins, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave. So I went back with them, and then we cut another room and came back, and then we started doing it again. And then
GG's, bro. Good night.
Justin did not tell us he was a paladin as well. Now,
No,
To
he
be fair,
did.
Surge.
The reason I specified
Surge. To be fair, you had no spells.
I had no spells against what you
Hey,
gave to
also,
us
also,
because I didn't know
You
you were
had
going to
no.
give us a shadow
You had
demon.
no
Also-
spells.
also, you were a wizard
Yeah,
with no spells.
With no spells.
I had spells.
No, you didn't. You
You
had
had
cantrips.
Scorching
Remember, he
Ray?
goes, "Oh my god, I didn't have any of the spells I needed.
Well,
no spells
So I had spells
that you
they-
didn't."
They were level 1 spells. I didn't have any crazy
we were
spells.
level 10.
I know.
Hey, Justin, also,
So-
you decided not to use your spells. 'cause
So
you
so
didn't
hold
wanna
on.
waste your spell
Hold
slots.
on.
It's
Hold-
crazy. It's crazy
I have
how-
a little story. Hold on.
This is how it feels every time we talk.
This is important. This before you defend yourself. There's a reason I say that. There's a reason
Let me tear
I
you down before you defend
specify-
yourself.
There's a reason I specify that he
Don't
was a
talk to
paladin.
me when I'm making fun of you.
I specified he was a paladin because the final boss to move on to the next area was a shadow demon. Now, this shadow
with
demon,
anyone who's in D&D was a fiend, and fiends take extra damage from
from divination spells.
not
Radiant-
divination, from
radiant.
radiant damage.
Radiant damage, yeah, and divination spells.
Everything they
anything
did-
divine, anything that will give like divination spells that will give anything divine magic could damage it.
This thing had resistance to everything.
Else was halved. It was resistance, and it was immune to poison damage. It was immune.
It couldn't
to
be.
something
It couldn't
else.
be charmed. It couldn't be poisoned. It couldn't be put to sleep, and it couldn't be persuaded. You had, and it had magical resistance to literally
ice,
everything
fire.
except like necrotic damage.
No, it was immune. Oh yeah, necrotic damage. It was immune to necrotic damage because it was a fiend.
Whatever the other one was,
Now,
whatever the radiant damage.
entire time, Justin was like, "Oh, I don't know, bardic inspiration, I guess." Oh, and I was like, I was using fireball. I was like, ah!
Fighting for his
Every
life.
single turn, and then We had almost killed it by this point, and then Justin goes, "Oh," and I said, "What?" He says, "Oh, that's weird." And I said, "What?" He said,
Never said that.
I have Divine Smite," and I said, "You have Divine Smite?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "You're a bard." He goes, "No, I'm Paladin too." And I said, "You're what?"
He was so pissed.
There's a moment on the stream where you can see me. I'm like, "You were a Paladin this entire time?"
Could have been doing full damage.
And keep in mind, at this point, I have 10 health left. And I had 10 health left. And I was like, "Hey, man, use it." He's like, "Okay, cool." He uses Divine Smite. Keep in mind, my fireball damage is 2d8. And it's a cantrip. So I can use it whenever I want to. So I'm out here doing like maximum of like
6
damage.
No, 6.
6 damage.
You didn't do shit.
Max. Justin uses Divine Smite one time. He does like
34
damage. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
What? How much HP
And
did the Fiend
then
have?
on the next rotation,
Remember, I think
it
like
was
less than 100, but
it
like
was the Shadow Demon's
I think
turn.
like 96 or something,
And
like 98,
guess
something
who
like that.
ended up in death save? Me. So thanks, Justin.
That's pretty crazy how I have less HP than you are.
You ran away. Everything you did, you were like, attack, disengage, bye.
But
Which you couldn't do, which I let you do, by the way.
you're in death save. Even though you have more HP than me.
How many times have I disengaged in the entire fight?
You didn't
Correct.
because you can't. And also,
Correct.
I let Justin do it because he doesn't know how to play the game.
Correct. So, who was like, "Nyeh," and ran away the whole fight? By the way,
I
for the
have-
record, that 36 damage that he did was the only damage he did in that entire encounter.
Not true.
You killed 4 people because they did all the damage. And you walked up and were like, "Skimata," and then they died.
Thank
No,
you.
That was all
no,
you did.
there were 2 that I killed just
Hey,
by myself.
Hey, skirt. I'm the DM, right?
Also,
I know what
they
happened,
were
right?
goblins. Goblins have 6 HP.
7.
7 HP. My bad. Sorry.
How about this, dude? You want me to get better?
Yes.
You want me to get better?
Yes, dude.
No.
I'm going to say it. I'm not going to get better at D&D.
Justin,
I'm going to play
can you play
the
like
same character.
like melee range characters?
I'm gonna
Have you ever played
play-
a Paladin?
yeah.
He's played a paladin.
When did you?
I said
He played a paladin. He's played a barb. He's played a fighter.
I told him. I said, "Justin, so you can go back and watch the one shot after the camera started rolling." I said, "Justin, don't ever play a bard again. Rebuild the character as a paladin, and don't ever play a bard again."
I'll let it happen.
And he looks at me. He goes, "I'm only gonna play a bard from now on."
I'm literally only playing a bard.
Hey, man, that's cool, right? And there's also a swashbuckling bard, which you can do, right? Which
It's
which
literally
does
it's like a
exactly
rogue.
what you want to do.
Yeah.
It does exactly what you want to do,
That's
right?
cool.
I'm trying to help you out, right? I'm
Yeah.
trying to be a good DM, right?
Like swashbuckling bards, you could talk
If
shit
you-
and then you can disengage
if
like a rogue.
you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I don't know what to do for you.
It's not going to be fun for
and
you.
it's not like, oh, I'm gonna target you because it's gonna happen. Because also they're not gonna heal you.
These guys
Because we can't
act.
heal.
These guys act like I do this every time I play D&D. I literally don't.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing.
Justin,
You-
the one
you
time
don't
I
do
got
it
this,
every time
Serge.
you do
Serge,
D&D.
I got this, right? The one time everything worked out for you guys, you want to know why it worked out for you? Because you talked to them and you communicated. Gabe, you weren't even
yeah.
there.
Yeah, Serge
Gabe,
wasn't here.
Listen,
It was just me and
listen.
Justin.
Gabe threw a torch. You shot it into an exploding barrel. You killed 7 people, right?
Even-
you did. Shh, Daddy's talking. You did that, right? You did that. It was cool. Then you said, "I'm gonna be a bard and not do bard things."
You chose an
Also,
arcane.
really quick. One thing that I forgot to mention, which
Are you
is
taking
a
another
very,
selfie?
very, very important thing, is that whenever we play D&D, it works out because Justin has powerful characters. He makes really good characters. Usually,
He makes good barbarians.
but he doesn't know how to communicate.
Usually, but he
There
just
you go.
goes.
That's all I wanted.
He just goes, "I have a plan." Trust me.
And then goes, "Let me grab you." And then go, "No." And then I go, "Strength check." And then he wins. And then he throws them, doesn't make the hit.
Because he plays a dragonborn barbarian with 87 strength. And he has like a plus 25 to strength checks. And here's the thing. Justin says, "I got a plan. Trust me."
And
Let
then
me throw
doesn't
you.
and then doesn't say anything
No.
about
And
the
we're like,
plan.
No.
"What are you going to do?"
No.
He goes, "Do you trust me? Let me throw you." And we're
No.
like, "What?"
That's not what happened.
You know what's also possible,
No, that's
Justin?
what you
No,
usually
that's-
do.
no,
You know
that's
what's
not what
also
happened.
possible, and I understand because I'm the DM and you don't want me to know everything. Excuse me. You can walk away with them, text them. "Hey, I want to do this, and
Yeah,
that."
just text us,
Let's
dude.
figure it out.
We could literally walk away in game.
In game.
Like
Hey,
like huddle up.
If you guys,
Remember that one time?
if you guys were to tell me I need 5 minutes, we're gonna come up with a plan. I'd be like, sick. I'm gonna take a piss.
Justin,
Good luck.
we
Remember
literally
that one
did that when
time?
it was just we did that when it was just you and me.
And we did that
worked.
too.
Yeah.
Remember the time I was a monk? Remember I played as a monk? I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this. You do this, get him in position because I'm gonna hit him with flurry of blows. You can hit him with this, and we can kill him in one
Go,
in
Justin.
one go.
No, good. Go, Justin. Go for it.
I feel like as a team,
I was doing I feel statements.
we need some trust building exercises.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So sometimes, if I have a plan, I'll be like, "Hey, trust me on this. I have a plan."
Hear me? No.
Do you
I got
want-
you.
so-
I got you. I got you.
But here's the thing.
Continue. But continue. Let me help
Here's
you guys out.
the thing. The wagon plan.
Terrible plan.
No, you didn't know what the fucking plan was.
No, see, wait, stop.
Why?
Stop, wait.
Why?
Let
Why
me-
did they not know what the plan was?
Because I didn't tell them. And here's the thing. Because
End the podcast!
No, because
Game
I
over.
wanted them to trust me, but they didn't.
How would you
Let-
build
Here was
trust?
my plan. Here was my
if
plan.
I punched
Here
you
was
in the
my-
fucking
here was
face,
my
and then
plan.
20 minutes later, you'd be like, I know,
There
I
was
just
a
fucking ended you.
A castle full of enemies. You were like, let me throw
Here-
you. Trust
no,
me.
No, I didn't say that.
What'd you say then?
I said, trust me, get off the wagon. And you didn't get off the wagon. That's why I threw you.
No, he got off the wagon.
I jumped. I was like, and I
Okay.
tipped
And
him
then
out.
and then they ask why, and then
Okay,
you go,
I
and
threw
then you
game.
go, and then you go. Don't worry about it. That's not a communication.
That's my character, bro.
No,
my
Justin,
character.
that's you.
That's
No,
you,
that's
dude.
you as a
That's
my
you.
My
character.
character said, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Hey, fucking. Oh my god,
That was
dude.
literally
That's
you.
my character, dude.
Okay, Justin, here. How about
That's
this?
my character's personality. Is to just
then-
be self-sufficient, but also have plans that he's not.
is a team sport.
Is it though, dude?
It's not a team
That's
sport.
the shittiest thing I've ever heard you say, Serge.
I know.
D&D is a team sport.
Hey man, look at me,
we
look
should
at me.
make shirts.
Shut the fuck up. Look at me. Don't ever say that shit again. Don't ever say that shit again.
We should make shirts that says D&D is a team sport.
I'm gonna burn them.
Anyway,
That's so funny.
So,
D&D's a team
Justin,
sport.
when you
piece
and
of
me
shit.
played, we communicated properly. We backed away from situations. We said, okay, let's lay out our plan. Hey, cool. Let me throw the torch.
you
You'll
want to
shoot
know?
it. Cool, that
You
works.
want to know why?
Because we communicated.
Yeah, I understand we communicated.
Yes.
Do you want to
Okay,
know
go
why
for
we
it.
communicated?
Yes,
Different
why?
character.
Justin.
All four of you, dude.
So
Hear me out.
What?
Like I said, let me get this real quick. In the campaign.
Yes. Oh no.
Shut the fuck up and let me
your
finish.
campaign-
In the
I want
campaign,
to Kermit seppuku right now, dude.
in the campaign, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're gonna need to talk and to be open
I
with people.
understand that. I take seriously.
Okay.
One shot.
That's it. That's all I need to say.
One
Go for
shots?
it. You don't.
I do whatever I want.
Okay.
and
Okay.
you see why
I do whatever
Now
I
hear
want.
me out. Everyone else
Hey,
hear me out.
Batman.
Hear him out. Everyone else hear him out. Maybe start trusting him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you trust me, I have some good ideas.
No,
about
you
this?
know what?
How about
You know
this?
what? No,
How about this?
stop search. You know why I don't trust him? It's not my character's idea. It's not my character's idea.
Okay.
My character wouldn't trust you.
Hey,
My
guess
character
what?
wouldn't trust you.
Then I will throw you every campaign. I will throw you every one shot.
All right,
dude.
how about this? How about
we
this?
will both
How about
be
this?
bards.
We will start.
Let's see what happens.
We'll end the episode, and we're not going to stream it. Just the four of us, no cameras. We'll do a one shot, and we'll see how well your plan goes. How about that, dude?
We'll see if I come up with a plan. Maybe my character doesn't come up with a plan this time. You know what I mean?
You're the worst kind of player.
I gotta talk to him.
You have to talk to him.
I have to talk
At
to
least
him, dude.
someone talks to his
Which
characters.
personality is the character, Justin?
He's the worst and the best kind of player because he doesn't say anything, but he's like, I got this, and just walks in
I'm very method.
and annihilates everything.
I'm
ever.
super
Very
I'm-
method man.
If there's one thing you should know about Justin Brown is that I'm very method.
Justin Carl Brown.
Don't
Carl
do
Weezer.
Damn. We should end it there. Follow us TikTok at SDM
that. How long has
Podcast.
it been going?
An hour plus.
Really?
Yeah.
It has been.
Hey man, we're good. You know.
All right.
You have more to talk about? Are
No.
you sure?
Yeah.
Instagram Strawberry Death Machine, all one
What
word.
are we calling this episode?
You can listen to our
we
podcast
didn't
anywhere
say
you
anything
can
funny.
find
We didn't say
podcasts.
anything funny, yeah.
So twitch.tv/Strawberry Death Machine.
This wasn't a good
and
episode.
youtube.com/
Sorry.
Strawberry Death Machine Gaming. Hey, we're kind of doing the end credits here.
It was a mid episode. I'm not gonna lie.
End credits.
Mid episode.
Mid
Yeah,
episode.
mid episode.
Yeah, and credits. End
Yeah,
credits.
mid episode.
Mid episode.
Be like season finale, mid episode.
Mid episode.
Mid-episode.
Mid episode. So MIDEPISODE.
Mid-sipode.
Midsode.
Midsupposed. Like midsummer, but like not, you know?
Midope.
Midope?
Midope. Just Midope. My dope.
How do you spell How do you spell Mep? How do you spell
Mepin.
I almost said how do you spell Mepisode?
Mepisode.
Mepisode. That's what it is.
Mepisode.
M-E-H episode.
The title is How Do You Spell Mepisode?
How do you spell Mepisode?
That's what
There
it is.
you
That's
go.
what it is.
We're
Okay.
ending this goddamn episode.
How do you spell
Oh my god, I'm
Mepisode?
so
All right.
sorry.
We love
Bye,
you.
everybody
Bye.
who's here.
We love you.
Peace.
Mepisode.